Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to make a quick little video sharing a tip with you that I learned when I was doing my nail art. I'm not saying that I invented this, but I personally have never seen anybody online do it before. I've never come across anybody like in real life that knows about this. So now, like I said, I learned this trick when I was really into my nail art stuff, and the way I came across it was I got very frustrated, which is another part of the reason why I pulled away from nail art a little bit even with this trick. But I got tired of doing designs all the time and then putting all the effort into it, and then you make like a little mistake and you have to redo your whole design, clean your whole nail, and do everything over again. You spend 20 minutes doing your base coat, and then you're trying to do a nice little design on there, and you make a mistake, and then you have to clean off your whole nail and start your base coat again and do everything from scratch again. So this is how I came up with this little tip on my own. I just figured there had to be an easier way to do nails in a manner that would be easy to correct quickly. So this is where I picked up this little tip from. At the same time that I started getting into my nail art, I was also into paint by numbers. I don't know if you guys have heard of those, but it's like a picture and it comes with pre-made numbers and the colors match the numbers and so forth, and you paint the picture following the numbers. But the thing was, the paint that came with the paint by numbers was crap. So I ended up looking in Michael's and the dollar stores and stuff for a better paint medium to use. And I found these little acrylic paints here. Now, if you read the package that they come in, it says they're non-toxic. And I know that they use these in like the public schools. My kid tells me they use them in school. So I know that they're safe. And they're not going to leak through the nail bed or anything like that, or cause any problems with my nails. It doesn't stain your nails as long as you do a base coat. I always do a base coat first. But again, this is simply for creating the designs. You're going to do your base coat with a regular nail polish. For today's tutorial, I didn't feel like doing all my nails and everything today, so I actually painted two fake nails that I have here. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you how this trick works. I'm going to just take a little bit of this paint on my brush. Take the silver nail and I'm just going to paint some designs on it. You can do whatever you want. This is just me playing around just for the purpose of showing you what's going on, but you can paint whatever you want with the acrylic paint. My gosh, just stay there. Alright, and then this is how it works. So I have my cloth here, and it's wet. It just has water, just tap water, and that's all. So if I make a mistake and I want to clean it off, you just take your cloth. You want to get it while it's still somewhat wet, but you can do this while it's somewhat dried too. I've done it before while it's almost dried. And you just wipe it away, and that's it. It's all gone. As you can see, you still have your base coat, so you don't have to continually repaint and repaint your base coat. If you make a mistake, you just wipe it off and you still have your base coat. Away you go with your new design. I'm going to show you how it will work if you do want to keep your design. I got my base coat. Grab a little bit more paint. This paint does tend to dry rather quickly, so that's the only thing that I would say about it, is you do kind of want to work quickly with it. I suppose you could always use oil paints and stuff too. You just want to be very careful with what chemicals and stuff that you're putting on your nails. Again, if you do a really good base coat, then I don't really think you have to worry too much about what you're putting on top. I would just be very careful with what you're putting on your skin, your face, your nails, anything. So, but I suppose that if you really wanted to, you could use oil paint. I don't know if it would wash off as easily as the acrylic paint, but I mean, hey, go for it. You know what, try it and let me know in the comment section if it works. I just always have acrylic paints. I just find they're the easiest medium to work with. If you make a mistake, you just wipe it off. Now I know that this is a hideous design. I'm not doing this to keep it. I'm just doing this for the purpose of the tutorial. I'm not really spending much time. Alright. And the thing with this paint is you don't need to, like I said, it dries kind of quickly, so you don't need to wait like a super long time for it to dry before you can do your top coat. when you painted this nail, by the time you finish doing the nail art and the rest of your nails, this is going to be dry. You know what, while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'll just show you one more time real quickly on this pink nail here, just how easy it is to get it off. I really love this tip because it's just, oh, it has saved me so much time in nail art. Every time I make a mistake, just not having to redo my base and everything all over again is just fantastic. Alright, so I'm just going to do some little like leopard print type things here. This brush is way too thick for it, but again, this is simply for the purpose of the tutorial. Okay, and just to show you that you can still wipe it off when it's dried a little bit, I will let this dry for a couple seconds. Okay, I notice, oops, I made a mistake. I don't like it. I want to clean it off, so I'm going to take my wet cloth and wipe and wipe, wipe. And that's it. Nice clean base coat. Okay, and now I just want to show you how it will look if you want to keep your design. This one is still a little tiny bit wet, so it is going to probably smear a little bit with my top coat, but again, it's just for the purpose of this tutorial. It's fine. So I like this design, let's say I want to keep it. I'm just going to take my base coat, run it over top. Now, as you can see, that's smeared a little bit, but because, like I said, it is still wet. But as you can see, the parts here that have dried are still perfectly intact. They're fine. And I did it very loosely, so obviously, you know, you can tell that it's not nail polish. But if you take your time and you do it thick, like this part here, even though it's smudged because it's still wet, it does look like real nail polish. Like, nobody's going to know that you're using acrylic paint. And another thing that I love with acrylic paint is you can get pretty much all of the same colors that you would get in a nail polish. You can get light pinks, you can get dark blues, you can get light blues, you can get yellows, you can get orange, you can get any color you want in the acrylic paint. And this, I just find it's just better for your nails in the long run. You're not cleaning them as much if you make a mistake, so there's not so much acetone going on your nails. Alright, let me just fix this angle here so I can get back to talking to you guys. Alright, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you learned something from it. If you're into nail art, super simple tip to use if you want to, if you're a beginner at nail art and you really want to get into it, but again, it's a hassle to do your whole base coat and then do a design and not like it. So this is the one that has, sorry, let me get out of the way so it'll focus. This is the one that has the clear coat on it. And as you can see, it looks just like real nail polish. Nobody's going to know the difference. If you want to do your whole nail in the acrylic paints, like I said, they're non-toxic, so it's, I don't really think you have to worry about anything health-wise with it. I've been doing it for years. I've never had a problem. I've never been sick. I've never, you know, my nails haven't fallen off or anything, so. At the end of the video, like, I can post a couple pictures of designs that I have done using acrylic nail art. It's just a trick that helped me when I started getting really frustrated with nail art, and especially being when I was a beginner and I just got all my tools and I wanted to just go to town and try a bunch of different designs, and you'd get so frustrated because, again, you have to wash your whole nail and all that stuff. So hopefully this will help to make it a bit easier for you. One important tip to remember is if you do want to keep your design, you will want to do a clear coat over it. Otherwise, when you go in the shower, you do dishes, you wash your hands, it's going to wash off. Yes, if you liked the video or you learned something or you found it informative, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. I have lots of other nail tips and just little makeup tips and stuff like that. Again, as always, let me know if there's anything you guys want to see, anything specific. That's about it, I guess. I will see you in the next video. Bye.